Sup all, JC3 here, the baller of YouTube, the general. Welcome to Topic Tackle. My take for today is on how Kevin Durant proved me wrong in more ways than one. This acts as a response to my recent video on the real reasons why Kevin Durant at that time hadn't played in the NBA Finals. It's not commonplace for reporters and personalities to sit up there and admit when they got it wrong. And I want to break that norm today because what's more important than saving face to me is being honest. I have the utmost respect for Kevin Durant and realize that some of my claims could have come off the wrong way and some were proven incorrect by the man himself. So before I begin dropping videos from my summer outline, which I'm eager to do, I want to do the right thing and address this before all of you. For context, I made the video on KD after Game 4 of the NBA Finals. It aired on Saturday, June 8th, 2 days before Durant returned for Game 5. I made the case that the two real reasons why Durant hadn't played yet were, first, I think there's simply something we as the general public don't know about the severity of Durant's quote-unquote calf strain. Personally, I believe it's much worse than what we're hearing, just considering that a competitor like KD would sit out the finals due to it. The Warriors haven't listed him as out indefinitely to keep some kind of competitive advantage going against their opponent, so the opposing team has to game plan for a possible KD return even when Golden State knows he isn't close to returning at all or returning at maximum capacity at least. Second, I believe there's a bigger picture coming into play here. Like it or not, Kevin Durant cares about what you say about him to a fault and knows that many fans and players have discounted his 2 rings in Golden State. This could be a power move on behalf of Durant's team, his agent, the people in his ear. At the time, I truly believed in these reasons as real contributors to why Kevin Durant hadn't played yet. I wasn't clickbaiting regardless of what some people in the comments said, and in general, I don't use phrases like the real reasons in a video title unless I genuinely believe that I'm presenting real reasons. Now, for a video like this, there had to be some amount of nuance because, of course, I'm not a Warriors insider, and even if I was, the only person who can get inside Kevin's mind is Kevin and God himself. So here's where KD proved me wrong, and I'm glad to say he did, as someone who has earnestly supported him throughout his entire career, especially his move to Golden State. I claim that Durant's injury was much worse than what we were hearing, and that was a real reason why he hadn't returned yet. Well, I don't want to speculate too much, but considering what happened in Game 5, Durant obviously was not ready to return regardless of what team doctors had told him at that point. Now, where I got it wrong is when I said that Durant wasn't close to returning at maximum capacity. Because gosh darn it, the 11 minutes that KD played in Game 5 were as close to the best 11 minutes I've ever seen from a player, especially one who had been out for a month and 2 days. I also claim that he could have been sitting out due to a power move on behalf of Durant's team, keeping him sidelined to better his legacy should the Warriors lose without him, thus proving they need him to win and validating his 2 rings. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. The more I listened to that, the more I disagreed with myself, especially after he came back. Do I believe that someone could have been making this case to him? Yes. Do I believe he was consciously ducking the Warriors until Game 5? No. But I also completely overlooked that Kevin Durant is a hooper. The man loves to play the game. His life has revolved around the game, as Bob Myers said in his media availability following the injury. Now, Myers also said,
let me tell you something about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant loves to play basketball, and the people that questioned whether he wanted to get back to this team were wrong. He's one of the most misunderstood people. He's a good teammate, he's a good person.
And this just really put it into perspective for me, that my take was wrong. This Nike basketball ad is spot on, and it increases my respect for KD, the competitor, so much more. Yes, he still cares too much about what people say about him. This has been proven with his Twitter replies over the years, but this whole media narrative about his rings not being validated is, for lack of a better word, garbage, and I considered it too much in that video. KD doesn't have to win anywhere else for his rings to be validated because numbers don't lie, and his impact is apparent in 11 minutes and in absence. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did Kevin Durant's return in Game 5 change the way you view him as a basketball player? Remember, subscribe, like, and leave your feedback, comments down below. We'll be back with more Topic Tackle coming soon. JC3, out!